Hey, today we talk about iSubs, inflatable SUPs, and why should you get one and not just a solid one from the start? I mean, the feel is different, but there are so many advantages with an inflatable SUP that you really should consider to get one. The biggest advantage is that it's inflatable. That means at home you don't need a lot of storage room, and when you want to go to the beach or to the river or lake, then you can just get the board into the bus, into the car or on the bike. That's really nice. And it's beginner friendly. That means when you pump it up, there's nothing to go wrong there pretty much. And if you bump the board into some obstacle, there's not a hole in it right away like on a fiberglass board. And then you get package deals most of the times. That means you get a pedal with it, a leash, often a repair kit and the fin. Like on the solid ones, you have different shapes for different fields of application. This one that you see right now here is an all-around board. The all-around board has a very versatile shape, a very balanced shape, so that you are able to do all kinds of things. It's not specialized, but fun to take along for any purposes. The touring shape is a bit more pointy, a bit more narrow, and that's for making longer trips or for races or even going into some waves. And then we have I would call them fun shapes, and these boards are a bit shorter, a bit wider, so that you get more stability and it's also more maneuverable, and they are just a lot of fun. Really cool are also these straps here in the front. So when you take everything out of your backpack, your clothing and have your wetsuit on, you can just take your belongings with you on the water. Another nice feature is the fin setup on inflatable SUPs. You usually have the big fin and two side fins, and of course you ride the big fin on your normal trips. But if you're on the river run and there's maybe a shallow water and maybe some stones underneath, then you just take the big fin out and you have these kind of solid rubber side fins, and they're not that sensitive, so they will not get damaged that fast, and you still have some direction stability and are able to make some turns. But we still have to ask the question, which board is the right one for me? So I would recommend an all-around board. Of course, it's all around, you can try so many things. But if you like touring very much and you want to do it most of the times, then of course consider to buy a touring board. Or if you want to do yoga, then maybe one of the fun shapes. Another thing is the weight recommendation. So the more volume the board has, the more buoyancy it has, and the easier it is for you to stand on it. So always check out the recommendation on the product pages of the corresponding SUP to see if that's the right board for you. If you still have a question, feel free to reach out to us, to SkatePro. Our customer connection team is always very helpful and will probably make sure that you find the perfect board for yourself.